Reopening our temple. So I choose to speak on the topic of importance of temple from very different perspective. Hope you like that. And first of all, welcome everybody. I can see very dignity personalities present today in our temple. Really great, beautiful for you to be here. Anybody first time? Come first time here? All right, welcome. May I request everybody to come a little forward? I will not bite.
Can please go closer?
Please come closer so that if anybody comes later, they can be accommodated. Alright. So we'll start with the prayer. Om Jnana Mandasya Jnanamya Shalakaya Tasmai Samyuna Tasmai Shri Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manoni Samsthapi Sanghamesari Sangipasavaya Dasati Sampadam Kritam Hare Krishna Ganga Sindhu Gopika Gopika Radha Sanghamesari Tata Kantana Gaurangi Radhe Gila Vishwari Vishwamadhyate Vishwamadhyate Vanchakalpatu Vesa Kripasindhu Vesa Patitanam Taune Vesa Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Shiva Haribo Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So does everybody agree that temple plays very important role in our life? Yes. Anybody don't agree with that? So you see in any culture, any part of the world, one way or other way, at least some proportion of population will be very much inclined toward temple. So today we'll go like why like throughout the world, everywhere, different kind of temple. It may be church, it may be synagogue, maybe like Hindu temple, or it can be masjid. But everybody has, or every culture has a place to go and seek something, and we'll figure out what temples have to offer basically. So before that, I'll go there. Why do we need temples? Anybody? So we agree that temples are important, but why do we need temples? Pardon? So that we have clubs, we have malls.
With the same thought of people.
Same thought of people, okay, very good. What else?
Temple is that where you can get peace of mind.
Peace of mind, very good.
It is the center for learning.
Center for learning, very nice. Perfect. Now, should I give mic? Show me what you were saying something. Anybody else? Okay.
Place where the deities are.
Place where deities are there. Perfect. Alright. So let's go to the basics. When we are in this world, what everybody is looking for? Happiness. Right? And how does happiness come? So this is what? Key to healthy and happy life we have to find. Because everybody wants healthy and happy life, right? So we should know what is the key for it. How can we be happy and healthy? If we don't have clear idea, we can change around. We can do today this way, tomorrow that. Today join this club, tomorrow go to this office, do this job. One time run after money, other time, okay, money is not good. Like so and so forth. So what is basically key for happy and healthy life? So that is an alignment. Alignment of what? Alignment of what? Body, mind and soul. So you may be very rich, but say body is not cooperating. Will you be happy? No. You may be peaceful, say healthy also, but not content inside. So there is a difference between contention and happiness or peacefulness. Right? I mean, you're bored, your life is going okay, but sometimes you feel like when things are okay also, something is missing, you don't know what is that. And we are bereft from the bliss, because we don't have soul aligned with us. Our body is aligned, our mind is aligned, but soul is not aligned. So we don't know what will give us the happiness. So for bliss or ultimate happiness, what we need is our body, mind and soul has to be aligned. So for body, people do exercise, people do yoga, and that they control to spirituality. For mind, people do some kind of meditation, pranayama also help in mind, or some positive affirmations, positive outlook of life, but it goes so far only. But generally we forget about our soul. We don't know what to do with soul. Because the point is, thing which is not visible is not consequential for us. This is okay, yeah, it is something. But things which are visible, which are gross, which are visible, we can perceive, are more important to us. Like body. If anything happened to our body, even a small cut, we will very immediately pay attention to it. We will think, okay, what I have to do, put a band-aid or some lotion or something like that. But when our mind is impacted, we get bothered, but we don't know what to do. We say, I'll go away, take 2 drinks and pass on, or go with friends, watch a movie, things will be alright, right? Because we don't know. Because it's not quite visible, we try to attempt, but not that seriously, unless we get lunatic. Soul, we don't know anything. We don't take care of the soul. So unless these 3 things are aligned, sure enough, bliss will be a concept only. And we'll see how temples help us in aligning all these aspects. There are various institutions for aligning our mind, or taking care of mind, taking care of body, but there is nothing to take care of alignment. And that's why there's a lot of chaos in society today. So we start with this. This is typical us. Busy with so many things, job, money, position, luxury car, there is no time for anything, relationships, and we are dividing everything. 24 hours we deal with these things, continuously. And what does bring is, what does it bring? Stress, anxiety. So it's like it's a loop. We say, okay, I'll get money, I'll get raise, I'll be happy. Surely if you get a raise, now you have less time. You have a luxury car, but you don't have time to enjoy it. And life goes on like this. And ultimately, one day you have a lot of money, but you will not have teeth to eat. You will not have digestive system to digest it. So it's like a chase or run we are doing and we don't achieve anything. And throughout we are stressed, don't know what to do. So what temple brings? T for temple stands for tranquility. So when we come to temple, no matter how much stressed you are, when you come, you hear to the chanting, you hear to the prayers, you participate in different ceremonies, abhishekam. There are so many things. Immediately your stress level comes down. With no side effect, by the way. Because when generally people get stressed out, what are the options? Happy hours. Go drink, you forget the tension. Come on man, chill. Hey, you're free. Come on guys, have a beer or drink. Lot of stress, man. Let's go for a movie. Nothing else, we'll go for shopping. But guess what? All these things does not solve problem, does not relieve, but it relieve for some time. But it bring another problem. You spend too much money, credit card debt. You're drinking, hangover next day. Or things like that. But when you come to an environment like temple, very serene environment. Even the people who don't believe in God, by mistake, if land up in temple, yeah, it was very nice, very peaceful, at the least. So temple has to offer that tranquility to us, unless we participate in it. Now the seventh part. All of us are, or most of us are, I should not make sure all of us are here. We don't know who we are. We don't know what we are doing. We don't know what we are supposed to do. Where we have to go. Why we have to do what we are doing. Where we have to go. What is it all about? So all this leads to an identity crisis. We think, oh, I'm a man, I'm a husband, I'm a father, I'm a manager, blah, blah, blah. Keep changing our head or mask. But who really we are, we don't know. And that's why we bring one stress to other bucket. We have a stress in home, bring it to home. We have a stress home, bring it to work, bring it to friend circle. Because identity is not clear. And we try to find out, okay, today this identity, tomorrow that identity. Maybe this identity will give me peace. Never happen. Maybe I do this will be a very peaceful for me. Maybe I get a purpose of life. But no, because we don't know what is it. So temple gives a platform where real education is there, spiritual education. Let me take a step back. How many of us believe we are this body? Raise your hands. Okay, cool. How many? Okay, who we are basically? Let me ask this question. So, okay. Anybody else? So one is body, one is soul. Anybody is nobody.
Mother.
Huh?
Mother.
Mother. So okay, let me ask another way around. How many of us believe that we are soul? Okay. Why do you believe you are soul? So we are a soul having this body, or we are a body having soul? Which one is true? Soul having a body. Okay. I'll give you some, like just because few people did not raise their voice or hand. So I'll give you one simple example, 1 minute, why we are soul. So you are wearing something? Whatever clothes. Whose clothes is that?
Yours.
You will say my clothes. Right? I'll say my kurta, my suit, my shirt. Right? So it belongs to my. So I don't say me kurta. We don't say that. My kurta means me and kurta are different. So I am possessing a kurta right now. Okay. Put hand on your head. Whose head is this?
Mine.
My head or me head?
Mine.
My head. Whose finger is this?
Mine.
This means you are different than your head, you are different than this finger. And take part of all body part. This means you are not this body. You are possessing this body. Like you are possessing this kurta, simply possessing this body. This means you are something other than body. So even if you believe in soul or not, but can we conceptually say we are something other than this body, which can be a soul. Agreed?
Yes.
Anybody have disagree with me? Alright, so we set a premises that we are soul. All of us are sitting here as soul having a body. So now our education system, when we go to school, university, PhD, whatever we do, what education we are getting? Yeah. Anything related to this body. How to fix this body? How to make this body comfortable? How to maintain this body? All science from preschool to PhD is all about that, different forms. Some may be thinking about making aeroplanes so they can go fast, that's bodily comfort, air conditioner, electronics, gadget, whatever it is, nice food, whatever is all about body. Or at the most little bit psychology goes about mind. But there is no education about soul anywhere in any university. So temples are the only university or facility they talk about soul. Talk about how to take care of soul. What is the need of soul? Like if you have a baby at home, if you don't know what is the need of baby, will you be able to take care of that baby? Baby is crying because of hunger, and you give him, you change your diaper, you put water, you give him a shower, give him a nice clothes, put a nice temperature. Will the baby be happy? Huh? No. That is what we are doing to ourselves. Oh, I'm dissatisfied. Okay, maybe $100,000 job will have. Oh, Toyota is not good. Maybe Mercedes will have. Nah. Maybe actually the green car will have. Nah. Maybe Mercedes will have. So we're trying to make someone happy with all these things. Maybe nice suit, maybe designer's clothes, or whatever it is. But we are not able to getting happiness because we are focusing our education wrong side. I'm not saying that education is useless. It's very important. So don't take me wrong. Very important. You have to go to school. You have to maintain this body, so we have to invest in there. But the point is we cannot neglect our soul also. Basics has to be clear. Soul has to be satisfied. It's like that. I very nicely take my clothes, but I don't take shower. I don't give food to my body. Is that good? Will I be happy? But best brand clothes I take. You name it and I'll put on the body, but not taking care of body. Will be happy. So similarly, when we take, and we have to put nice clothes. I'm not saying put a garbage, but you have to take care of body also. Similarly, we have to take care of our body, but we have to invest in our soul also. We have to understand what is the need of soul, how to take care of soul. So temples give that education. So this is very normal phenomena nowadays. Everybody is mentally disturbed. The recipe can be different, cost can be different, but all of them, most of the people, cheap. I mean, in old days, shooting used to be one concept. Sometimes happening with that. Now every day, the teenagers, school, they're shooting anybody. He said like there was a survey. In 60s, the biggest problem school challenge was that the students putting chewing gums on the desk. Teacher, there was a issue in the school. Then issue happened that children were fighting. Then issue happened that children were not respectful to the teachers. Then issue happened that children bring knife to the school. Don't do anything, just bring it. Now what is the issue? And before there's like pregnancy, all those things were also the issue, drugs were the issue. Now issue is, you don't know, kids will come and boom, gone. Shoot anybody. So you can see how drastically we're degrading. And this everywhere. I mean, political leaders, political scenario, everybody is implicated. So temples offer a medication for that. So like we have a institute for medication of body illness, right? Which are those? Hospitals. So many of them are there. You go practically every block there is a hospital, small or big, right? But for mind, there is no hospital. If you go to psychologist, all they are doing is they are balancing your chemicals in your mind. They say, oh, you serotonin, dopamine, this happened, that happened, take this pill. Antidepressant is a big industry. But nobody is taking care of giving a medication of root cause. So temple provides a medication. I'll say like we do mantra meditation. So what is mantra means? Man means mind, tra means to relieve. So mantra is something which relieves your mind. So temple is the only place where there is a mantra meditation going on. So when we do mantra meditation, we relieve our mind, we relieve our stress. And temple is the only place we get the mantra meditation done. You will not find anywhere else. So there is another thing. So we complete TEM, 3 letters of temple we covered so far. So this is typical we. So we are here with so many baggages. It's called, in Sanskrit it's called anartha. Anartha. What is the artha means? Meaning, something of meaning or value. Anartha means something, ana means negative. Something of no value. Still we are carrying. So like we may see we have so many bad qualities. I mean, you guys don't have, but I have right now. So something I don't need it. I don't know why I do it. Why I speak like that? Why I do like that? But we have that. And we want to get rid of it, but we don't know how to. At the most, we turn under the rug. So temple is a place where we have a systematic process of getting rid of this anartha. And more and more anartha goes away, more and more purification happens. So what is purification? Purification again is removal of unwanted things. Like you do in science, chemistry, you do distillation, all that thing, or metallurgical process there, we take the ore and we take out the metal. So what do? You take anartha out. Whatever is the nonsense, what is not needed, you throw it out. And after that, what you got is pure substance. So that is a process for human life. Purification process happening in temple. And with the purification, we create leaders. So, how many of you are leaders, by the way? Raise your hand. Please. I know there are few leaders. Yes. Who else is leader? Now let me reveal a secret. Everybody sitting here is a leader. Do you agree with that? Then why did you raise the hand? Every one of us is a leader. Domain can be big or small. If your parents, you're leader for your children. Simple. Leader is one who leads and who set a role model. As simple as that. If you're a community person, knowingly or unknowingly you're a leader. Somebody will follow your style, children will follow your path, you're a leader. So temple is so leader means you have a bigger responsibility, means you should be selfishness, envy, jealousy, anger, all this should be washed away eventually. So that you can set a right example. So temple offer a process, like process of chanting, reading scriptures, kirtan yoga, reciting verses like kids were doing. There how the purification happens. And we'll go in detail if time permits. So we come like this, eventually come like this, and we became happy. Srila Prabhupada, he made even hippies happy. So you know hippie, what hippies? Yes? So those people were rebelled from the society after World War, like baby boom generation, and they take a shelter of drugs. Free life. And the purification of temple or the process of Krishna consciousness or God consciousness is that can purify even hippies. So what to think of a sober person like us here? If we align ourselves, boom, guaranteed. Money back guaranteed. So you can give me some money, and if it didn't happen, it didn't happen. So TEMP, then L. Love. Temples offers a love. Offers an environment where we develop a love for God and love for ourselves. So unless there is a love for God, we cannot love each other.